YouTube. What's going on, man? I'm back again. It's your boy, OuttaTownWayne, man, and I'm back on here, man. What's going on with y'all? Whew, man, I had to get on here again. Talk to the people, brother. You know what I'm saying? Nigga had a long day today. But we not making no excuses, man. We still pushing the issue. We still getting on here, man, and connecting. You know what I mean? Staying consistent no matter what. So yeah, I'm back on here. I'm in that Shiny Aura Club. ShinyAuraClub.com. You feel me? Go get you some. Shiny Aura Club, man. And go put that on with confidence. You know, this is like, you know, spiritual armor. You know, just like what we say matter, what we put on our body matters too, man. So why not put on something high vibrational, you know what I mean, with a message? And shiny auras to me is just, you know, colorful aura, shiny aura, you know. When you walk in the spot, you shining, not just material or physically, but spiritually as well. So, man, you know, you gotta join the club, have a shiny aura. Join the club, man. So, yeah, I wanted to get on here today or tonight, depending on where you at, because I got mad people from all over here, man, that be tapping in with my lives, man. I got people in Russia, you know, all over the place tapping in. So wherever you from, if it's nighttime or daytime, man, I wanted to get on here and I wanted to chop it up with y'all. How y'all doing? Who summoned me here? The boy out of town Wayne. What are you talking about? He's here in the flesh. Go get you some shiny aura, man. Go get you some shiny aura. But yeah, man, I wanted to talk to y'all today. I wanted to talk to you guys about this reality, man. And how we gotta break out the illusion. How you doing? How y'all doing, man? What's going on? What's going on? It's glad to see you guys back again, man. Press the like button, press the share button, you know, press the notification bell, press the sub button, man. It's your boy Out of Town Wayne. I'm back again. So tonight, man, real quick, we're gonna talk about breaking out of the illusion. How you doing? We need to break out of the illusion of this reality, man. You know what I'm saying? What do you say? Name a cat breed for an edit. By the way, I haven't edited the past month. Cat breed? Easy. Russian blue. That's my cat breed. I have a Russian blue. Dope cat breed. Real calm, real friendly. I love my cat. His name is Salem. But yeah, today we talking about breaking out the illusion. We are not really here. Like, we are here physically, but spiritually, we're not here. Well, what do you mean, Out of Town Wayne? What do you mean spiritually we're not here? I mean, our highest reality is not physical. It's spiritual. That's who we are in our highest nature. It's spiritual beings. We're multi-dimensional beings. What do you mean we're multi-dimensional beings, Out of Town Wayne? What does that mean? Well, being a multi-dimensional being, man, it is almost 12 o'clock. But I still got 30 minutes, man. So, being a multi-dimensional being means that we exist in our highest form which is light, which is spirit, which is soul, on multiple realities, multiple timelines, and multiple different dimensions. And this reality that we're experiencing here in the physical is really one of the lowest of the realities we can experience. It's one of the many, and that's where hence the term multi-dimensional beings comes from. You know what I mean? So what does that mean? It means that there's more to reality to experience. There's more of us that we need to unlock. There's more of our higher self that we need to pull from versus just being stuck in this three-dimensional realm, this physical body. There's more. You know what I mean? And when it comes to the universe, everything it starts in the mind. We're living in a mental universe made up of frequencies and vibrations. Well, what does that mean for me? What does that mean for you? It means once you start understanding the science behind it, and once you start understanding the universal laws, you now can tap into a whole nother power. There's a whole nother power out there once you start getting in tune with your higher self that you can tap into. And you can start bringing stuff from higher dimensions, higher realities, multiple timelines to construct reality how you want it to be here in this timeline. Because once you realize that you're a multi-dimensional being, you start unlocking yourself. You're now free. You're not just stuck in this one space. You're not just stuck in this one timeline. You start becoming more lucid when you go to sleep at night. What does lucid mean? Well, it means when you go to sleep, instead of just going to sleep and just waking up and not really knowing what happened or not really remembering your dream, being lucid is you're starting to become more conscious in your sleep state. Why is that powerful? Well, there's a book called the Tibetan Dream Book. And they say, once you become lucid in your dream, once you start being more conscious in your dream state, you unlock this reality to where there's no limitations. And the higher ups, whoever's in control, they don't really want people to know that. They don't want people waking up in their dream. They don't want people realizing that this reality is no different than the dream reality. Actually, it's more limitations. Actually, we are more free in the dream reality. So they plague us and bombard us with distractions, sports, television, rap beef, food. They put all this stuff in our reality to distract us from who we truly are. And until we unlock our highest nature, we'll be stuck repeating the same stuff over and over again. So we need to learn more about ourselves. We need to discover who we truly are. We need to go deeper. What do I mean? Once you start realizing that there's herbs out there for you that help you become conscious, there's herbs out there that wake you up in your dreams, like what? Blue lotus, valerian root, ashwagandha, liquid gold. These are all things that we can utilize to start expanding our awareness when it comes to the spiritual realm, when it comes to the dream state. Our ancestors knew it, you know, and they took part in these herbs. Like blue lotus. Blue lotus is a herb that was known to be used by our ancestors in ancient Egypt. Or let me say ancient Kemet. They drank wine, they made wine out of it. You can also smoke it. It's a herb. And what it does is it higher your vibration and it opens up your awareness. So when you go to sleep at night, you can recall your dreams. You can become lucid and have a lucid dream. What is a lucid dream? A lucid dream is when you wake up in your dream and you realize that you are dreaming. And once you start doing that, you can start flying, you can start traveling to different places, different locations, all type of stuff. You know what I mean? You can merge with source, whatever you believe source is to you. You just become lucid. And then when you wake up, you bring these things back with you, these experiences. There's more realities. There's different timelines. There's way, way better futures out there for us versus the same mundane cycles that we've been caught up in. You know, and they don't want you to know that. So they keep you guys distracted. They keep us distracted with the same stuff every single year. Same holidays every single year. Same sports every single year. Same music. Same trends. We're just getting deeper and deeper into the matrix. But it's time for us to unlock who we truly are and glow up. Hence the word Shiny Aura Club. Go to shinyauraclub.com, by the way. I'm sorry. I have to drop that in there, you know. Cause even though we're waking up in the matrix, we still have to have balance in the matrix. We still have to learn how to maneuver in this matrix until we fully integrate who we truly are in our higher self. So until then, people still gotta create currency or generate currency, which is just energy, by the way. When we're talking about currency, we're talking about money. Money is just energy. So, man, we can't look down on money. We can't look down on wealth, because really that reflects who you truly are once you start unlocking yourself. So, man, I just wanted to get on here with you guys, man, and just drop a couple bars with y'all, man. Give y'all something to think about tonight before you go to sleep. You know, if you want to start becoming more lucid in your dreams and you want to start recalling your dreams more, man, keep a dream journal on you. Every time you wake up, as soon as you wake up, if you can remember just a little bit of your dream, write it down. And the more you write down your dreams, the more you start recalling your dreams. The more you wake up and just focus and reflect on what you just dream about, instead of just hurrying up and getting up and starting your day, the more you take time to have a ritual or a routine of where you reflect your dreams, the more vivid they become. You know what I mean? Don't be in such a rush to get into the rat race. Don't be in such a rush to get up and just forget about what you just dreamed about, because there's real gems in those dreams. You know, that's how our ancestors communicated in those realms. You know what I mean? So, man, I'm just bringing what I know, what I've learned over the years, and stuff that helped me along the way, and that's still helping me to this day to maneuver in this matrix. So if you guys are tapping in, you guys are understanding where I'm coming from, and you want to learn more, and you guys are vibing, and it's in alignment with what y'all got going on, man, press the like button, press the share button, press the notification bell, subscribe to the boy. I'm coming with more. You know, as we progress with this live, I'm going to be dropping more gems. I'm just establishing my community now. You know what I mean? And just getting the people that resonate with what I'm talking about, and I'm just spreading the light, man, spreading the love, man. So I appreciate you guys for tapping in with me. You know what I mean? And man, this journey is a magical journey, man. There's ups and downs in this life, but man, when you really pull back and look at the magnitude of it all, it's really beautiful, man. It's a beautiful experience. Even the pain, even the struggles could be looked at um, as beautiful. You know what I mean? J. Cole said it best when he said, there's beauty in the struggle. It really is beauty in the struggle, man. And we just got to learn how to be more grateful. The more you start becoming more grateful, the more your struggles start seeming more like lessons and blessings. You know what I mean? Sometimes a struggle is just really redirecting you to another path, taking you to higher yourself in your journey. So we got to be thankful for the pain. We got to be thankful for the down, and we got to be thankful for the up, because just it's the laws of the universe. As above, so below. The law of cause and effect. As within, so without. So the law of rhythm. So you're not gonna stay in a bad time forever. You know what I mean? Like, it's not gonna always be raining. It's not gonna always be cloudy. You gotta know that. So once you realize that, once you start looking at the laws of the universe, and if you're going through something, you're going through a hard time, you just gotta know it's gonna get better eventually. And once you realize it's gonna get better eventually, then you're not really phased. It might be a little difficult, but it's the sun's gonna come out eventually. Just look at nature. No matter how much it storms, no matter how much it rains, snows, eventually the sun comes back out and starts shining, and everything starts coming back into harmony and balance. The plants start growing, the trees start moving again. It gets green again. It's just cycles. You know what I mean? So we got to learn how to ride these cycles, ride these waves, and go with the flow. But as we go with the flow, there's all type of different pieces of knowledge and wisdom out there that we can armor ourselves with to maneuver in this matrix a little bit better. And one of the first things you got to really realize is that you don't just exist here in this reality. You are a multi-dimensional being. And when you really grasp the concept of that, you become free. You're not just limited to your 9 to 5. You're not just limited to this system, to politics, to football games, to the basketball game. Because that shit starts getting played out after a while, man. I've been here for, damn near a couple of decades, and shit, man, eventually that shit gets old. So if you're looking for something new, something that's enlightening, that feels good to your soul, man, get deeper into yourself. Get deeper into your history. Get deeper into what your ancestors were learning. Or they knew, or they understood. You know what I mean? And people might want to look at it and demonize it as wrong, but that's just because people are afraid of what they don't understand. And they haven't been wanting us to tap into this information for years now, thousands of years. They've been trying to keep this stuff secret. And now is the time where more and more of this stuff is getting exposed because of the time and the era that we're in. We're in the era of Aquarius. We're in the age of Aquarius, where knowledge is being spread rapid fast, because we are still lifting up in consciousness, as well as this planet. This planet is vibrating at a higher level, and it's ascending in its consciousness, and so are we. But if we're still stuck in that old reality of just the mundane 9 to 5 hustle, go party, drink, smoke every weekend, if we're stuck in that vibration, you will never ascend. So go read a book. Go open some books. Go do some research, man. There's so much information out here on lucid dreaming. There's so much information on astral travel. You know what I mean? This stuff is fun. This stuff frees you. You know? There's a lot of misinformation out there to demonize this stuff, but that's because they're just trying to make you afraid of who you truly are. And they don't want you to know that you have superpowers. You are powerful. The Marvel, all those movies, man, they're talking about your ancestors. They're talking about aspects of your higher true self. Don't you know when you start becoming more lucid in your dreams, you can fly? You can travel to different places instantly. You could create your own realm, your own world. But you gotta be mindful, and you gotta give it energy. It's a process. It's not gonna happen overnight with like anything. You gotta be willing to accept the unknown. So that's what I have for y'all tonight, man. I appreciate you guys, man. I love you guys. I'm about to get off of this thing. Until next time, we'll talk about it some more. For everybody that pressed the like button, I appreciate you. For everybody that came in and tapped in, all the new subscribers, man. This is Out of Town Wayne. This is what I'm on. I'm on higher learning. I'm on higher consciousness. I'm on freeing myself, you know, and freeing the people that I care about, freeing you guys, man, because we've been trapped in a box for too long. So, man, I appreciate everybody. I'm sending love out to the people, man. Tap in with me. I'll be back again tomorrow, man. So peace out.